Every time you decide to be a little bitch and not take action, you miss out on an opportunity to improve. Remember that, fellas. Every time you engage in the process, you're improving. And sometimes we don't realize that. For example, I was speaking to a guy I had a coaching call with earlier, and he was speaking to me about wanting to start creating content on YouTube and TikTok, and he was a little bit unsure, and I just told him, listen, man, in order to improve the way that you articulate yourself in front of camera, you got to be in front of camera over and over and over and over again. The more you sit down in front of the camera and you press record, the better you're going to become, and the quicker you're going to notice that progress. If you make one video today and then you don't make another video for 6 months, I mean, that gap in between, you're going to get rusty naturally. Even a week or 2 weeks and you'll get rusty. Right? You got to be constantly engaging in the motions. So don't delay because you feel like, well, I'm not quite in the right state today. Because I tell you what, man, creating content is similar to running a traditional business. If I had a cafe and I didn't feel like opening the cafe that day, I have to open the damn cafe. Someone's going to be standing in front of the coffee shop at 9 a.m. thinking, why the fuck is this guy not here yet? I want my coffee. Creating content is a business. Regardless of how you feel, you upload. You've got people that are waiting for you to upload. It's not about you and how you feel. Now, yes, take a good break if you've been working really hard. But let's face it, most people, the reason there's so much gap in between them making videos, it's not because they've worked really hard. No. It's because they're fucking lazy bastards and they don't want to do the work because they're worried that they might come across not in the way that they wanted, or, they're afraid. That's all it is. You're afraid. You don't want to take action. You don't want to make that video because you're afraid of the video not working out the way you intended it to work out. So you hold back and you wait to feel ready. You wait to feel like yourself again. Just fucking make the video, man. Make the video. You'll get better with time. I promise you that. I look back at some of my older videos and I'm like, damn. I mean, the progress that's been made since. Wow. And I'm still aiming to improve the way that I articulate myself, the way I present myself in front of camera. Right? I remember the first time I pressed record and I sat in front of the camera, I felt like a hostage. I was just sat there closed off and, hi guys, I didn't feel... I was afraid, bro. I wasn't confident. I wasn't like, hey, welcome back to another video, fellas. I wasn't like I am right now. Definitely very nervous. But you got to go out there. You got to create. You'll get better. And also, it will allow you to start receiving feedback. Same thing with business, man. This doesn't just apply to creating content. You create a product. Doesn't quite work out the way you wanted it to be. You create another product, and then another one, and then another one. And you keep improving the process. Maybe you have to change suppliers. This one takes too much time. Maybe the fabrics that these ones have are better. Adjustments, trial and error. I mean, even recently on TikTok, I've been blowing up. And I feel like I found something that works really well for me on TikTok. So very simple background, white background, nothing complicated going on. Microphone. And obviously, if you've found me on TikTok, you'll notice that I have a title at the top of my video. Basically, of what I'm talking about in the video. And it's just worked really well. I've got a soundtrack that I use over and over again, and it's simple, but it works. But I didn't get to that point up until I uploaded like hundreds, if not thousands of videos. I think I've got thousands of videos now on TikTok, right? And recently IG's been blowing up. I think we're going to hit 10K on IG very soon as well as hitting 10K on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. So going back to what I was saying first, every time you decide to not take action, you miss out on an opportunity to improve, on an opportunity to refine your process. So go out there, create. Get better. That's how you get better, man, by creating as much as possible, falling flat on your face. People respect the man that's on the battlefield. Not the man that sat on the sidelines just watching other people and critiquing from a distance. No one takes their opinions seriously. But when you're on the battlefield and you're getting shit done, people respect you. Stop fearing failure, man. The ultimate failure is not even trying to begin with. But, making mistakes along the way, that's normal, bro. That's what makes life exciting. You make a mistake, you change something, you come back. It's a lot better. That's where the sweetness comes from. If you got everything right the first time, what would be the fucking point in living? Everything will be given to you straight away. The first video you make, 100 million views. Woo. There's no true sense of achievement in that. That sweetness comes from being shit, tweaking the process, making some adjustments, creating another video. That video does a lot better. And then making some more adjustments. And then over time, you look back and you're like, wow, I started off over here and now I'm up here. I've achieved so much. I didn't give up. I kept on going. And you have to remember, fellas, your reason is what's going to push you through. If you don't have a reason, you're only here for a season. I always talk about this, fellas. If you're only making videos because you want the money and the AdSense, you're going to fucking quit, bro. Because it's going to be a difficult journey. But if you're doing it because you truly want to impact other people's lives, you have a message to share, and it comes from a good place, you want to help others, then you'll go far. I don't look at the view. I don't worry about the views. I'm grateful for every single person that watches my videos. Of course I am. And every single person that subscribes. But I don't worry about that. I'm doing it to serve other people. As a saying, service to many leads to greatness. The more lives you can impact, the more money you will make. So I don't worry. I go out there and I do whatever I have to do. I create as much value as possible. And I keep going the next day, providing more value, and the next day. Because that's what brings me the sweetness. It's providing that value and then getting a message from somebody saying, you know what, man, this video really helped. I truly appreciate it, man. I was going through a rough time. And those messages, man, incredible. It's incredible to see that my message has reached people in all different parts of the world. Okay? So whenever you feel like you want to bitch out and not do a video, or tell yourself you're missing out on an opportunity to impact somebody else's life. You're selfish if you only think about you. Yeah, but I don't feel like it. Get it done. It's not all about you, man. That's not how life works. Especially if you're a married man and you got kids. There's a bigger reason. There should be, at least. If you're only working based on how you feel, you're not living up to your masculine potential. There's people counting on you. Create an incredible future today by taking massive amounts of action. With that being said, thanks very much for watching this video, fellas. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like. Subscribe if you're new here. And also let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment. See you in the next video.